think like if you fiddle with his feet, you can pet his feet, you can shake his paw.
No, he didn't like it because I was looking at how long his nails were.
Oh, but that's
got mad.
Different.
Yeah. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to Deep Thoughts without Ben.
Without Ben.
He's gone.
This is Ben Hate Club now. This is Ben Hate Club. I almost said his last name. This is Ben Hate Club.
You can say his last name.
I can.
He said his last name
This is Ben
before.
Jacob Messina Hate Club.
We don't know middle names.
They do now.
Yeah, Ben's at work and he's a nerd. He was like, my boss asked me nicely to come in, so I can't say no to that.
Yes, you can.
So here
it's
we
like
are.
You say it like this. Watch. No.
Here we
you
are.
See how easy that was, Benjamin?
Without Ben, and he's
but we have Tucker
working away. My dog's here, asleep probably.
I don't know. Maybe.
We
He's on the other side of this professional soundproofing.
He's behind my soundproofing blanket that I have set up.
But yeah, this is Morgan. I haven't been on here so long. Some of you probably don't remember me.
You've been on here recently.
Not forever.
You were unofficially in the episode
20.
Thomas.
Yeah, because I was making commentary in the back. But I haven't come into the limelight yet. Recently. Since like episode 16.
That doesn't correlate anything to me.
I don't know. The Halloween one.
Halloween.
But yeah, I got this sexy sick voice going on. So yeah.
I didn't ask her to come. She showed up at my door.
No, that's not true. You complained to me about how if Ben didn't record with you today, you weren't going to have a podcast episode. And I said, okay, I'm coming over and we could record one.
Yeah, I didn't ask.
Oh, yeah, I guess you didn't. It's fine.
It's whatever.
All right. So I always plug something when I'm on here. Today, I'm plugging Tick Tick Boom with Andrew Garfield, who is a beautiful specimen, by the way. I love Andrew Garfield.
He's added to your list of celebrity.
Oh yeah, like he's my computer back screen. Yeah, it's serious. It's serious. Yeah, I changed my computer back screen from Loki to Andrew Garfield. It's serious. It's serious, man.
Is he a murderer too, or does he not fit the theme?
No, I mean unless you count when he, spoiler alert, let his girlfriend die in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Her next. Gwen. Yeah, his Spider-Man movies unfortunately are not the best.
I wouldn't know. I haven't seen them.
It's like okay.
I haven't seen any of them.
The first one, he fights Dr. Kurt Connors, who is in the. Oh wait, have you seen No Way Home?
I haven't seen a single Spider-Man movie.
Do you want to see No Way Home?
Yeah,
okay,
eventually.
Then I
just have to watch Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, Spider-Man 1, 2, and Spider-Man 1, 2.
I know you don't.
The second one.
Oh, you haven't watched any Spider-Man?
Yeah, I haven't watched any Spider-Man.
Oh,
or like any.
Oh my word.
The only Marvel movies I've seen are like.
Okay, you're not a huge Marvel person.
No, I've only seen Endgame, Infinity War.
You saw.
I saw the climax
of all of
and
Marvel
then like
cinema.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange is a goat.
It's good.
I love Doctor Strange.
And then Eternals.
That movie was terrible. I'm sorry. If you like Eternals, I think you need to unsubscribe because this is Eternals Hate Club. This has been an Eternals Hate Club.
Yes.
Eternals was a bad movie.
We went with
all of our friends. Most of our friends.
The ones that matter.
Stop. Well, they don't listen to the podcast
exactly.
Anyway, so
they'll never know.
Yeah, but that movie had a lot of plot
if we
issues.
Made fun of it starting at like 2 minutes in. And then we didn't stop the movie.
Oh, the movie, yeah. 2 minutes in, we were already making fun of it. I just don't understand. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense to me in that movie. And honestly, if that could be our topic today,
sure.
That'll be our topic. Just criticizing that movie.
Criticizing anything.
It is terrible. Oh, yeah, this is the Hate Club.
This is the Hate Club.
This is Hate Club. This is Hate Club. What else do you hate, Owen? People that walk slow. I hate that.
Well, that's me. I walk slow. Sometimes I walk fast.
I hate when people walk slow.
Hayden walks slow.
Hayden walks like a Sasquatch. Have you seen how slow Sasquatch walks in that video? Well, that's how Hayden walks.
Back when we were in high school and we'd walk in the halls together, I would have to push him sometimes because of how slow he walked. He walks slow.
My mother will walk My mom. Well,
Mother dearest.
We were at the mall the other day, and she was walking while on her phone, and she was so far behind me, and I was like, Mama, come on, like, can you walk? Like, then 5 minutes later, she was like, Megan walks so slow. Are you kidding me? You're the one that walks slow.
You gotta put her on a leash.
I'm gonna put her on a leash. Like, she used to put
yank
me on
it.
a leash.
That's kind of hot.
It was a monkey leash. Yeah. Did you see that's kind of hot?
Yeah.
It's my mom.
Oh, it's...
King's.
Mm.
That is an inside joke. People are gonna think there's something wrong. They already do.
Well, there is something wrong with us.
That's true. That's fair. But
The dog is moving.
he's alive.
He readjusted.
He's alive. I don't know. Eternals was a bad movie. If they're created, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Eternals,
doesn't matter.
Skip ahead.
It's stupid.
Also, if you haven't seen it by now, it literally came out kind of a long time ago. So
Yeah, you
if
idiot.
you haven't seen it by now and you're like still worried about spoilers,
Nerd.
that sounds like a not me problem. Sorry.
Skip ahead to
We don't know yet.
I can like insert a timestamp.
14 minutes and 53 seconds.
Okay, skip ahead to there if you
If you're a nerd and you have to watch it first.
But also, honestly, you could just listen to this and you won't have to watch Eternals
Yeah.
and you won't have to waste your money. So, what doesn't make sense if they're not people. They're created
Yeah, they're like
synthetic people.
robots? Robot dudes and gals.
Like, god robots, kind of, I guess.
They're like the
because
son of man.
they live forever. Jesus?
Yeah.
No, they're not. Jesus is better. Jesus could fight that guy and kill him by himself. So, if they're created, why is one of them deaf? Which is like, I love the deaf representation. I thought it was really cool, but when I thought about it, it didn't make sense.
None of them make. They all
And
have
then
weird
why is-
flaws that
why
don't make
is-
any sense to have.
Yeah, they don't have any flaws, like, that make sense.
And like apparently, when the universe ends or whatever, they're remade, and nothing is fixed in them.
Yeah, and it's like, so why is one of them still 15 years old? And why is one of them deaf? I think if you were going to put deaf representation in Marvel, you should have done it in Hawkeye, which is where it's supposed to be, because in the comics, Hawkeye, is deaf and wears an hearing aid. I almost said an earpiece.
Does he not do that in the movies?
No,
Stupid.
he's hearing in the movies.
Not for long.
We'll see what happens in the new Hawkeye show. I haven't started watching it yet.
They're gonna shoot his eye, and he's gonna have to.
He's gonna go deaf.
He's gonna go deaf. Nothing else will happen to him. The bullet will go clean through his head, but he just loses his ears.
He loses his hearing. He gets hit in the eye and he loses his hearing. Also with Eternals, the Celestials that like create the new universes, in this movie they're like big alien robots.
They're just big rock
But
guys.
If you
And
remember,
they're big, and they sleep in the earth.
if you remember, yeah, they like live inside the planet, and then when they're born or whatever, they bust out of the planet and it kills everybody on the planet.
And they were like,
And so they were gonna kill
the
Earth.
whole thing was like, they need a certain amount of intelligence levels to be born, so you have to keep the population growing. What?
Yeah, like they had to kill a certain number of people or something, like energy or whatever. It was stupid. So, but if you watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Ego, who is Chris Pratt's Star-Lord, Ego is his dad. So Chris Pratt is half Celestial. But why is Ego a person? And like Ego
He is only
creates...
half?
But no. Ego is full Celestial. Played by, what's his name? I can't remember his name, but he also played Elvis a long time ago. I forget his name. It's right.
Elvis Presley.
It's on the... No. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember his name. But in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, he's a Celestial, but he is like a human form, which he created, which would make sense. But he is the planet. Like,
What?
he doesn't... Like, you know how in Eternals, it's the Celestials inside the planet? But in the Celestial in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, he is the planet.
I thought you said it was a guy.
But he created a human form on the side. But he can't...
He's Jesus.
But the human form can't be away from his, like, planet for too long because he is the planet, if that makes sense. It's like an extension of himself.
Oh, okay.
But these ones are big robot dudes. But Ego was just like, he was a planet.
It was for... Excuse me, Tucker.
Your mother had sex with the planet? Drax. But yeah, that didn't make sense to me. And then what also didn't make sense to me is how Cersei, the main one, was like, they were gonna freeze the Celestial as it comes out of the planet to save Earth. So they were gonna freeze it and kill it.
I think she just turned it to stone or something.
Or she turned it to stone or turned it to ice. Her power, she can turn things to other things. So like she could turn
alchemy.
So she could turn like rock into sand by touching it with her hands.
It's magic.
Yeah, basically. And so literally in one scene, she's like, I can't do it. That's too big. Like, I won't be able to do it. There's no training, no build up to it, and then she just does it.
The entire movie, she's doing like small, like tiny things.
There's like no build up.
The biggest she does is like a very small tree, I think.
No, she turned the
like
beast
a monster
into a tree.
Little bonsai.
And he was like, up into a bonsai.
How did you do that? I don't know.
Yeah,
and then she never used that ability again.
Yeah, it was.
Would have been useful.
So dumb. Then they found out how they were gonna all connect their powers and connect their they were all gonna connect their powers and stuff to fight this dude. So then they create these bracelets where they connect their minds and their energy into one mind, and then they could all, like, one person would be like the ultra eternal and then fight.
There's a whole scene explaining it. And
There's a whole scene.
And then a couple guys were just like, well, that's stupid. I'm not wearing it.
Yeah, so then there's two Eternals who, like, betray the rest because they were gonna kill them.
They were the
I don't remember their names. Sprite. Oh, I remember one was Sprite because we made fun of her name because it was like the soda. I understand that a Sprite is also like a magical creature, but like it's a soda. And Icarus.
Which I can't believe they went with it.
But yeah, so those two betrayed the group, so they didn't have the magic friendship bracelets. But for some reason, when they turned on the magic friendship bracelets to connect all their powers, the two that did not have it also connected their powers, which doesn't make sense.
They didn't want to.
Also, Harry Styles is in this movie.
They didn't.
For no reason. And a terribly animated CGI troll that introduces him. He is no introduction. He just shows up and he's like...
Harry Styles!
No, he doesn't have a British accent for whatever reason. He's like, hey guys, I'm Thanos' brother.
And then that's it.
And then the movie ends. So, yeah, that movie was kind of trash. I hope they never come back.
They also, like, the whole thing is that...
Tucker, you're very vocal. You want to be on the podcast?
He is in the podcast. Now. He's talking.
He has a lot of things to say. He's got a lot of opinions.
He's got a lot of grudges.
Tucker's very strongly opinionated.
But like the whole thing, they were like sent to Earth at the dawn of its creation, whatever.
Oh yeah, to kill. So
like they were there at like caveman time, but they have like regional dialects. Like some of them have like Scottish accents and British accents.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
But those places don't exist yet. But they already have the accents.
Yeah.
What?
Like, what if they were there for, like, the dawn of civilization? They don't remember their past lives.
Why would they have the accents?
They wouldn't have accents.
And they don't go to live in the places that develop the accents.
Yeah, and, like, I don't think they would have American accents, but I also don't think they would have Scottish, British accents. If they lived all throughout history, I feel like you would have, like,
they would still be speaking Ooga Booga. Which they are not.
They would have like a weird mixed accent from all the places because they were there in Babylon. I don't know what language they spoke in Babylon. Latin?
Babby.
Rome, like ancient Rome. Like, would they not have those accents? Where did the Scottish accents come from? I don't understand.
One of the flaws they were born with.
Yeah.
Is apparently the Scottish accent.
Yeah, apparently. That's a flaw. If you're Scottish, you're flawed. No, actually, I like Scottish accents.
Oh, yeah? There's a whole franchise about a green one. Yeah, and he gets a little pet. names him Donkey.
Oh my god, he's about Shrek.
I was seeing how long I could put that.
Well, you said a little green one, and
he's green.
My gears started turning
Green
so
Scottish
hard.
man.
That's Mike Myers, I think.
Yeah, apparently.
Who also plays the live-action Cat in the Hat. If you didn't know.
But apparently, Shrek wasn't originally gonna have a Scottish accent.
No, he wasn't.
And Mike Myers just like, no, he's Scottish now.
Yep.
And then he's Scottish now.
I did know that. Did you know that they were working on the Prince of Egypt at the same time as Shrek, and they were like in the same building? And so if you did something bad on the Prince of Egypt, you were punished by going work on Shrek.
Oh, hello, Tucker.
Hello.
He's peeking over the blanket.
Handsome boy. He wants to come in. Can he come in?
Lift it up so it can enter the premises.
Oh!
Oh, what happened? What was that?
I don't know. Tucker, come here. Come here. I think he wants out. I'm gonna let him out.
Go open the door.
You want out, buddy? There you go. No, Carlos.
The dog has been released.
They're fighting.
He will. Oh. I wonder if the microphone can pick up the fighting.
I don't know. Maybe. They're fighting though.
It'll just sound like.
Yeah. The demons.
The demons.
Basically.
What else can we hate on since this is the hate club?
We can hate on how stupid I am because
I love
this.
Self-hate. Yay!
This is coming out after, so it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
But I'm going to surprise my boyfriend who is in Tennessee right now because that's where he is. Like that's where his family lives, and they had to leave the dorms for the winter break.
So yeah,
I haven't
he's there
seen him
because
since.
he doesn't actually want to be around Morgan right now.
I haven't seen him in a whole month.
You poor thing.
So I'm flying tomorrow.
I haven't seen him in longer.
Shut up.
I care more about him than
No,
you do.
you don't.
Who has the box of cookies that he sent right now? Me.
He sent it to me. I just gave you the ones.
Yeah, because you didn't appreciate the gift enough.
I did appreciate it. My mom wouldn't let me have it in the house, and you know that's facts. And you know that's facts. You know it is.
You have to bring it back, but like hide it so like your mom doesn't know it's back in the house.
The cookies?
Yeah.
I'll just eat them in my room. I'll hid. Fun fact: Owen's mom made me cake balls for Christmas, and I hid them under my bed for a month.
She made her mom cake balls.
But my mom doesn't allow us to have sweets in the house, so I have to hide them under my bed.
I delivered it hiding by
Me and my
bush.
dad ate the toffee. It was very good. But yeah, I had like a dozen cake balls and some toffee hidden under my bed for a solid month while I nibbled away at it. It was very good.
Like a little mouse.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was gonna make mouse noises, but I realized they don't really make.
You probably didn't. You probably didn't even pick that up.
I hope that's what that line is. We'll just blast it.
But yeah, what else
Maybe
are we hating on?
Oh
yeah, we're hating on how I'm stupid.
Oh, yeah.
So Thomas does not know that I'm going. Thomas is my boyfriend. Fun fact. It's documented now.
It's the guy that was on the podcast.
The sea turtle guy.
That's why Morgan was in the background. What?
We weren't dating. Oh yeah, we were.
Yeah.
We were dating.
Like as for a day or two.
Yeah, like for a day, literally like a day. But yeah, I'm going. But today, we were on the phone and I was telling him about how I needed to go record the podcast with Owen before my mom got back because I was like, well, when my mom gets back, she's gonna make me pack. Not thinking
what else
about
do you
it.
have to pack? You said you're almost done.
No, I have to put it in the suitcase. Like it's all
How
over my
long
bed.
will that take? 20 minutes?
Depends on how long me and my mom argue about the stuff that I actually need to bring.
We'll just lock your door. Don't let her see it.
No, she has to check it because I'll forget something, man.
Oh.
Like-
You have, like a checklist? You
Yeah,
can use?
she is my checklist. Because I always forget stuff when I travel. Like, I always forget charger and my glasses. Like, when I went to Disney in last February, I forgot my glasses, and it was the worst.
That's fun.
Because
Did you at least bring, like, contacts?
I had contacts, so, like, during the day, I was
Okay.
fine. But, like, at night, like, whenever I took my contacts out, oh, I can't say their names.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Tina and Julie would put on a movie, and then I couldn't watch the movie because I couldn't see.
Can't even imagine not being able to see. Don't know what it's like.
Shut up. You sound like Thomas. That's what Thomas tells me all the time. But I tell him, I'm like, well, you're colorblind.
I don't have that.
Yeah,
I'm the only person in my
He's
family.
He's severely colorblind.
Extended
He thought peanut
NDA.
butter was green. He didn't know that peanut butter was brown.
I thought it was the same color as grass.
Well, he thinks grass is the same color as peanut butter. That's why he thought it was green.
Oh.
Because green and brown look the same to him.
Oh.
And so I showed him this really cute brown sweater that I got the other day. And I was, look at how cute my sweater is. And he was like, is it green? And I was like, no.
Try again.
No. Or like the time when I was like, oh yeah, I got this new purse. It's the same as the other one, except the other one was green and this one's black. And he said, that was green? It's amazing. But yeah.
Anyways, back to you being stupid.
Oh yeah, so I told him my mom's gonna make me pack. And he was like, pack for what? And then I was like, crap. I was like, oh no. I just ruined it. And so I played it off because I told him earlier this morning that I was cleaning out my closet as a safety, just in case he saw the clothes sprawl. They're everywhere in my room. Like the clothes that I'm packing, I'm going there
Well,
for like
they're normally everywhere in your room.
Listen here.
We've had to clean her room before.
We need to clean your room, so don't even talk to me about cleaning rooms because your room is dirty.
Half of my room is filled with boxes of a train set that I have yet to put away because it's in the living room.
That's not even dirty though. What's dirty
It's
is
taking
the
up space.
old Oreo packages under your bed. That's what's dirty.
Okay.
That's what's dirty.
That requires motivation and effort, neither of which
So don't
I
come
have.
for me because I had some things on my floor.
Okay, look, I spend
You
all of my
have so
effort and
many
motivation
food wrappers
getting out of bed. I don't
under
have
your
enough
bed.
left to clean off year-old wrappers.
I dusted your bed frame and it turned a different color.
Where did you dust it?
Behind the top, on
Why
the
would
top
you
of it.
dust behind it?
Like on the top of the bed frame.
Why would you dust there?
Because it was dusty.
And?
It was white.
And?
And I dusted it and it was actually a color.
I would imagine so.
It was crazy. I didn't know it had an actual color. I thought it was just white. Turns out it was all dust.
Why would it be white?
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to make a point. To be frank.
I don't know why you would dust
To
there.
be honest.
There's like a half-inch space between there and the wall.
Because it was dusty, dude.
Why did you look there?
Why do you not? I love that you still have my scrunchie on your bed.
Because you won't take it back.
I don't want it.
What do I do with it?
Just leave it. It's fine.
Okay.
Back to my story for the third time.
No one's gonna know what anything is.
Yeah,
being
so
discussed.
I said I had to go pack when my mom gets home, and he said, pack for what? And I played it off as I was
Definitely
like, oh, I gotta pack the stuff in my car from when I cleaned out my closet. And he was like, oh, okay. But then he started laughing, like kind of hard, and I was...
Probably because that's a weird thing to do.
It's such a stupid excuse, and it was
You said you
so
were gonna-
bad.
Packing what you took out of your closet into your car?
Yeah, so I can go donate it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that makes...
I thought it just meant... You barking at me?
Yeah. That's such a... I need
Crazy
to not...
girl.
I need to piggy dip it. I need to not do that. Okay.
It's better than cursing, I guess.
Yeah. It's more child-friendly.
To an extent.
It makes people more concerned for me, but it's more
Well,
child-appropriate.
they should be.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, so I'll just bark instead of telling people to go F off.
Okay.
Like, instead of saying, like, you know, F off, I just go, boom. You know? It's how you avoid slip-ups. Anyway.
You should have done that instead of saying, I'm putting it in my car. You should have just started barking.
Barking at him? Yeah, that wouldn't have been suspicious. Yeah, so then he started laughing kind of hard, and I think that he might know
Maybe he remembered a really funny joke.
about the surprise. So then I, like, yelled at him for 15 minutes about trying to get him to tell me what he was laughing
Why
at.
would you yell at him?
Because he wouldn't tell me. I was like, what are you laughing
Did you
at?
ask nicely?
Well, yeah, I was like, what are you laughing at first? But then he would, like, wouldn't tell me. I was like, Thomas, what are you laughing at? Like, I feel like you know something that you shouldn't know. And then he was like, Morgan, I don't even remember what I was laughing about. I promised I would tell you. He was like, I swear on my dog. And I was like, I think you're lying. And he was like, I swear on The Hobbit. And he said, I don't want to swear on the Bible, but The Hobbit is the next most holy book. And I was like, clearly, The Hobbit. I would have picked. What's your next most holy book after the Bible? I know you don't like to read. This is our new topic now. This is what happens when you haven't. Oh yeah, Owen was one of the people that diagnosed me with ADHD.
Yeah.
Fun fact from the last episode.
She's one of the several that I diagnosed.
The other one knows.
I am self-diagnosing.
The other one knows who they are.
They should.
But they don't listen, to the podcast. Oops. Oh well.
Although
I knew
she was looking at the channel the other day and she saw the title card that I made for the Christmas episode. She was just like, "Oh, this has Jack Frost and Grinch. That's interesting enough for me." Okay. If that's all it takes.
Yeah, apparently.
I guess I should just put Jack Frost on every title card.
Yeah.
Now.
So what's your next most holy book after the Bible?
I'm thinking.
I gotta think of one actually because I think I have mine.
Physics of the Future.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Mine is Hamlet. Either that or the first Harry Potter.
We're picking a book that we like?
No.
Oh, okay, because
I think Hamlet is...
I do not like
Physics of the Future. But you think that's the most next holy book after the Bible?
Because it's prophetizing the future and the physics of that future.
Okay.
It's just the first
Hamlet.
book name that came to my head that
like
didn't
Hamlet.
cause me that much strife and physical
What about Chemistry 1201? What about that book? That wasn't a book.
My notes that I took in the class, that might be the better book.
Oh, that's facts. I would swear on your OneNote.
Because one of my friends printed out my old notes from CPR training, remember? I still have it. It's like printed out and like it's like binded by like string. We need to print out my chemistry notes.
Yes, my favorite is can't be.
I don't remember why I wrote that. It just says can't be with nothing else around it.
The most random notes in chemistry class. He doesn't take actual
notes. Because our teacher is weird. He's
not our teacher anymore.
I don't take actual notes because I already know all this. I know most of this stuff already.
Yeah, because he took this chemistry already.
I take notes on anything to make us laugh. School.
Yeah, and so everything.
So studying for tests is a joy.
Yeah, because he never takes any actual notes, but he takes random notes of like things that we find funny in the class, and so we went through them a few weeks ago, and it was so funny. We were dying. What about the what was it? Sad Bloody Cooch. Mm-hmm. Shout out to my boy.
It turned into a whole saga.
A whole saga about the Sad Bloody Cooch.
Why did she come up with that in the first place?
I don't know.
Because we were talking about gynecology.
We were.
Uh-huh.
I think we were talking about like...
No, we were.
Because we were like, why would
came up somehow.
Why would somebody want to be an OBGYN?
That's what it was.
Why does somebody want to look at that all day? Like, who?
You just sit looking at Sad Bloody Coochie all day. That's what it said.
Yes, that's what it was.
And then about a month later,
he said, "Who wants to look at Sad Bloody Coochie all day?" It turned into an opera at one point. Then it turned into the multiple choice.
Sad Bloody Coochie. That's how he would say it.
Sad Bloody Coochie.
If he wasn't in that class, I don't know how we would.
I don't think we would have. I don't think we would have. Oh my gosh! Shout out to Homeboy. We're not gonna say.
Who definitely listens to this.
He does not listen to this. He does not.
Tell him he's on it now. He'll listen.
We should have him on.
That would be an experience.
I think we should have him roast Ben. That would be brutal.
We'll have you on because you have the list.
Can we call him?
Yes.
Right now?
He'll be in like the background and just making weird comments.
No, I'll call him
right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if he answers.
Tell him he's live on the podcast. He's gonna be a star.
I wonder what he's gonna say.
He's either gonna like say something stupid and hang up, or
he might be busy. Let me check his Snapchat and make sure he's not busy.
Call your other Thomas.
Why?
Because then he will answer, and then he's been on before.
He's at home. I could. But which one?
Both of them.
At the same time?
Yes.
No. Pick one.
chemistry, and if he doesn't answer, then
yeah, because I
call other times.
Yeah, if he doesn't answer, we'll call. There's 2.
Our first call and guess. Oh, my leg fell asleep. It's starting to hurt.
Which one? This one?
No, this one. It's tingly. I'm dying over here.
He's not answering.
Well, time to call
Boyfriend.
boyfriend. My boyfriend.
Look at. He's calling.
Ah, my leg.
Hi.
Hello.
Me and Owen are recording the podcast right now.
You're on the podcast.
And we were talking about your opera, about the sad bloody coochie, and we figured you might want to put in some input about that.
About sad bloody cooch. I know, my bloody crumb.
I hope you can hear that.
I just got out of the shower, so what an appropriate time.
You're gonna have to turn this up so loud. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think
It's gonna turn to a Broadway musical.
Successful
It would. It really would.
I think Ariana Grande should play the sad crevasse.
The sad crevasse.
Yes. And I think Jennifer Lawrence should be thrown into the mix too.
Just somewhere. We didn't make any other characters. We just made one character.
Jennifer
Yeah,
Lawrence?
just the crevasse.
Just the crevasse. That's all we wrote. If we had more class time, we would have come up with the entire script, but...
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Definitely.
And I think that we would also sell merchandise.
Merchandise! Shirts, t-shirts.
Of a vague image that's...
Just random splotches of ambiguous white t-shirts with red stains.
Oh, God. You'd look like me in our family photos.
What?
It would only be 4 extra large t-shirts, and then the stain would be in that region,
No, in my family photos...
You have bloodstains?
No, I look like a bloodstain because... Thomas knows what I'm talking about. Because me and my mom were going to wear red sweaters. The family...
Is.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Me and my mom were going to wear red sweaters to the photos, and my sister and my dad were going to wear white sweaters. But then at the last second, my mom decided she didn't like the red sweater that she was going to wear, so she wore a white sweater. So I look like the red circle in the Japanese flag because I'm the only one wearing red in their pictures.
They put you in the middle?
I look like a bloody tampon. Yes, they put me in the middle. What the heck?
It's just for you, just to make you stand out. So you're the real star of the show.
Yeah, totally. Thomas, I think we should have you on here in person.
Mm-hmm.
She wants you on. She wants you on for the episode where we roast Ben.
Yeah, I want you on for the episode where we roast the hell out of Ben.
I don't know Ben too well, though.
But you're so good at roasting people, you won't need too much information.
Morgyn has a list, so you just have to hear what she's saying and just go.
There's
going to
be so many people on that episode.
Are there? Can we call in a bunch of people?
I think we should call in Edie.
Yes.
Who
I'm
else?
probably gonna end up having to insert clips from everything because he's gonna refute everything. You know he's going to.
I'll tell you what episodes it's at.
I can
The
find
alpha male is at episode 14, minute 14, I think.
anything that he says that he didn't say or it was said differently. I will play the clip of him saying it.
Yeah, you should.
I will.
It's gonna be funny. We were gonna record it today, but he had to work.
He didn't have to work. He was asked nicely.
To work, and he said, "How can I pass that up?"
He already works overtime 6 out of 7 days a week. What's an extra day?
Okay. Well, I hope your time on the podcast has been great.
You're a star now. You're famous.
You're a star.
Now. You're famous.
It's been very lovely. I just want everyone listening to know I got out the shower when I was called.
We can make the title card a picture of you coming out of the shower if you want.
Oh, I have one of those.
Of course you do.
Perfect.
I have a
Not
screenshot.
not like a weird way. You need to clarify.
No, not in a weird way. He Snapchats me pictures of towels around his head when he comes out the shower, and I
love to
screen
the Virgin Mary.
Yeah, he snaps me pictures of him with like a towel on his head when he comes out the shower, and I always screenshot them because I think they're hilarious. He looks like a little bebe.
Babushka.
Babushka.
Okay. Anyways.
I will be directing my Sad Bloody Crevice coming
2024.
Ooh, that's pretty close.
That's pretty, yeah.
You gonna get the script all done? 2 years? That's the time limit?
Yes.
You're like Lin-Manuel Miranda cranking these out.
It has to be a mess, just like the experience.
Oh, God. That's terrible.
It can only play 1 day of the month, every month.
It's not a day. It's a week.
It's a week.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
1 week of the month.
Every month it'll be in theaters.
For the rest of
not,
time.
it's not a live performance?
For the rest of time. It is live.
He said in theaters.
Yeah. Well, go to theaters, cancel the movie that people pay to watch, and perform the opera. Because you never know what it's coming.
Spider-Man No Way Home. And they cancel Spider-Man No Way Home to play Sad Bloody Crevasse.
I always forget the name of it.
Sad Bloody Crevasse.
Sad Bloody Crevasse.
Okay, I think he's gone, so I'm just gonna hang up now.
He's back in the shower.
I think he was talking to his mom, so I think he went on mute, but I just hung up.
That was our first calling guest.
Wow.
I really hope the microphone picked it up.
I think it did.
It picked a little bit up.
You're gonna have to amplify
I'm gonna have
time.
to. Yeah.
But yeah.
That'll be fun.
Hope you guys can hear that. If not, we'll just do a voiceover.
Yeah, if not, I'll get a robot to say exactly what he said.
Or you could just get Thomas to say it.
I could, but that would mean that people will have to go
confusing
places.
To the people who don't know me that know. I have 2 Thomases in my life.
Yeah, that was one of them.
That was one of them.
The other one was the one that talked about his drug-induced sea turtle trip.
Wait, he never told you guys about the magic trick.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, okay. I was so mad at him that he didn't talk about the magic trick. Okay, so his magic trick was that he went up to his friends. Apparently they got coffee grounds on this trip. I don't remember why, but they did.
It's better than...
Coke.
I was going to say the juice that they had.
Well, speaking of Coke.
That too.
Speaking of Coke, he put a line of coffee grounds on like a credit card and took like a little what was it called? Costa Rican money, a bill. And he said, "Hey, you guys want to see a magic trick?" And then he snorted the line of coffee grounds and he said, "I made it disappear." That was the magic trick. He snorted coffee grounds like a genius.
Yeah, he was hyping up this magic trick
for months.
For so long. He's like, "I'll tell when I do it on the podcast."
He wouldn't even tell me.
He didn't do it on the podcast. So now you're hearing it live.
Yeah, that's on my that was on my call outs, my list of call outs on Ben's intervention call outs.
We're gonna bring it up again in case they don't listen to this one.
Okay. Yeah, the intervention's coming, ladies and gents.
I have a feeling Ben might not listen to this one.
Just because he's not in it?
Well, I don't even know if he listens to it afterwards.
Ben, if you don't listen to this episode, you're not a real one.
Well, how would he know? How would he get that message?
Exactly. So, everyone who listens to it knows that he's not a real one.
Yeah, if you hear this,
Ben, if you do hear it, Ben, you are a real one. But if you don't hear it, Ben, you're not. That's how it works.
Yeah, I also didn't tell Ben that we were planning on recording the intervention today. I was really excited to surprise him. It's like, actually, I was calling to work today.
Well, even if you would have told him, what was he going to do? Say, no, we have to film the intervention. That we have to record the intervention today. I can't come to work. We'll do it when I come back.
We'll do it. It's happening. It's coming.
It's coming, we promise. But...
So hold your...
Somebody's knocking.
No, I think...
Are you sure?
I think that was...
That sounded like knocking.
It sounded like something falling over.
No.
I think it was. It might have been the dog. If the dogs are outside, they might have jumped up on a lawn chair.
I don't know. The Watcher's here.
He's back.
He's back. Yeah, we were gonna record it like right after Christmas, I think, like after Christmas.
And then someone got sick.
I got sick I was out for like a week.
Had a stomach bug.
Yeah, and then
And she died.
And then I died. Then I resurrected. It was like a whole deal.
You're welcome.
Thanks, thank you.
That.
Owen did resurrect me.
I resurrected
because thank you.
She's the only one that has the notes. For the
no one else knows my password.
Yeah, and no one else would care enough to watch every episode to remake the notes.
Aww. I care.
Yeah, exactly. You're the only one.
Let's see how long we can make this episode go.
That's not a good idea. Our record is like an hour and...
I'll sit here and talk for another 2.
Oh, I'm aware that you can do that. I'm very well aware.
I know. I'll just drain you of all your social battery for today.
Oh, that's already been done. I went to bed at 4:30 last night.
Why?
We were talking.
I want to talk about my dream.
You had a dream?
I had a dream. I didn't tell you this?